from beginning to end until we test it and make sure that there are no errors and it will work. The purpose of the funnel is to be this thing in the middle between the yellow content and the email marketing subscribers of the pink. That's the purpose of the funnel. Let's go to the step by step. Who's this for? What are we going to tell them? What is the benefit of what we're going to tell them? What is the thing that will attract them to us? It's called the lead magnet. And what is the cover of that lead magnets look like? For example, I gave you a lead magnet cover. This is the cover for my Social Courage Builder course. Okay, so that's an example of that. But for tonight, we're not going to use that. And then we're going to tackle adding tags, adding a campaign, and the main thing, creating the main funnel and the thank you funnel. And then finally, the emails. We're not going to go to the emails. That's because this the purpose of creating this, that you can send emails to these human beings, okay? So the emails is not part of our coverage. Let me just show you first, who is this for? Because I studied the audience, I know who is this for. For our example, this email funnel is for YouTubers who have high view counts. In other words, these are popular people who are trying to use Amazon affiliates to make money. Now, two ways to earn money from YouTube is to become an affiliate for Amazon and also for the partner program. But not everybody's qualified for partner program. It's easier to qualify for Amazon affiliates. So I also have a headline, an invitation. Is there more to the story? I also have a name of a lead magnet, something that will attract them. I'm calling it the Affiliate Accelerator, Consistent Income Without Making Courses. Okay. Now I'm going to pause a bit because this invitation is based on research that I have, being an Amazon associate and being a YouTuber at the same time. If you are the person you're selling to, it's easier to do research. But if you are not, then you need to commit to doing research. So, Jomar, where did these benefits come from? Oh, I just extracted it from my knowledge of what does a person who has a YouTube with high view count and who's trying to make money from Amazon, what do they want? And I want to stabilize my monthly income. And I want to capitalize on my high view count. I want to discover strategies to keep my earnings steady and growing. Notice here 3 words that I want if I was an Amazon affiliate with high YouTube view count. I want consistent, I want stable, and I want steady. Did you see that? Synonyms. Okay, synonyms are your friend. So come up with the lead magnet name that has those as well. So this is research. Once you have that, you can now go to the next part. You have prepared that, which is you make sure you have a lead magnet and a lead magnet cover. For today's purpose, our lead magnet is going to be an ebook that contains this title, Affiliate Accelerator, Consistent Income Without Making Courses. And we will also have a book cover for that one. Okay. Those are the things I would prepare. You would need to prepare to make a funnel that will work for you. All right. So let me proceed. Let me show you the cover. I have misplaced the cover of the book. So I'll show you later. Okay. It's just here somewhere, but I accidentally deleted it. So let's proceed na lang. Okay. So after you prepared the ebook cover, the invitation, the benefits that they're going to get, and the text you're going to use to invite them in, it's now time to get started with the funnel. Now, you can get a copy of this funnel. I'm going to give you a link at the end, so make sure you stay at the end. I'm also going to give you the steps to do to actually use the funnels yourself, so you can play around with the funnels in your own time. So here are some of the activities you need to do before you even make the funnel. So we need to set up tags and campaign in the software. So the software we're using is a free software. So this is the step that I normally do. This is not the step that you will normally see if you go check out a YouTuber who says, okay, I'm going to teach you how to make a funnel now. We're going to use the software that Jomar is also using and stuff like that. Yeah, they are not going to use the same apps they're not going to use the same procedure as I do because guys, most of them, probably all of them do not have 16 years experience in doing funnels. All right. Just telling you, this section here is purely mine. Okay. Next step, make sure you set up the tags and the campaign. Here's how it works. Go up there to contacts and select tags. And after you've selected tags, there is a button up above my head. It says create. There it is. See that? Create. Click on create. This is the simplest part ever. Okay. And then there it is. It's a blank that says, oh, what is the tag name? So you have to come up with the tag name. then just use it consistently. After you created the tag, it's now time for you to create the campaign over there, which is exactly the same way. Up there, you go to campaign there, and then you create the campaign, which is above my head over there. And it's really just going to ask you for a name. So just plug in the name, same as the name of the tag. You now have a campaign. All right? So simple. Type the letter S for simple. Jomar, that's so simple. Yeah, but most of the YouTubers who do this software don't include that part. You're probably going to regret it if you don't include that part later, because a tag identifies what this person is here for. If a person subscribe into your email list and you don't know why they subscribe, then you can't send them the right things, like the right content. Okay. All right. So anyway, so you now have tags and you now have a campaign, and now we can proceed to making the funnel itself. All right. So I was saying tags are important and the campaigns are important because the tags tell you, oh, this person is here because he has a business. Let's say you tag it has business. Then you can also tag people that, oh, this person is here because he doesn't have a business. So has no business na tag. So identifies people who come in, lets you not get confused. Why is this person here? Yeah. Plus, the campaign, it contains the emails you're going to send for that purpose. For example, you're going to send the business owners, people who have businesses, a set of emails. So the campaign allows you to separate those kinds of messages and also the tags. All right. Let's now proceed to the next part, which is the funnel. The funnel, you're going to start the funnel now. All right. So let's proceed. Funnel, go to funnels there, up there. And then again, create a funnel up here. Just create a funnel. Nothing special. Just click that. Oh, there you go. There are blanks here in the funnel. And I'll have to go through them one by one. The name of the funnel is identical to the campaign and the tag. All right. So our funnel name is Amazon underscore affiliates with an S. For example, my goal is to build an audience, not to sell. So because this is an email funnel, not a sales funnel. So that's the first part. And then normally you don't select a currency at this part because you're not selling anything. But I would just keep the Philippine pesos there. Now, this is the most important part is the funnel domain. This is where you need people like me because you're supposed to use your own domain name. You cannot use the default domain names, the System.io default domain name. It has problems with some social networks, Facebook. So you need to have your own domain name. This one, I have 3 different domain names or subdomain names set up. And to set this up, you would need somebody like me to do the nitty gritty because starting June, it has become very difficult to set up your domain name for sending emails. Okay. Anyway, that's how you create a funnel that's empty. That's an empty funnel. As you can see, we ended here and there's a green check here. It's already on. It's activated, but it's empty. So we need to move here and then click on this one to get started in creating the funnel. Ready? To the funnel making process per se is about 10 minutes short with me explaining. R for ready, then we're going to proceed to making the funnel now. It's 10 minutes, this one. This is the longest part because it's the actual funnel. So let's build the funnel. You click on that name of the funnel over there. Of the funnel is called the squeeze page. And your job is to just look at the design that can allow you to put a picture on the right because we are giving away an ebook. So look for an image or a style that you can use to put a picture on the right. Now, it's very tempting to really just select those massive pictures out there. It only works if you have prepared a massive picture with an ebook on it. I prepared only the ebook cover, so I will not be selecting designs that have massive pictures. Okay. So I'm looking for something that has something on the right, like this one here. I can change the photo on the right. Here's another one. So I'm going to use this one in French or Italian. I don't know. I'm going to use that one. So I'll click on select and there you go. And then you need to change the name here or edit the page. Whichever you do, you need to do that. Let's click on edit page first and get started. And there it is. All right. What we're going to do here is we're not going to radically change the design. We're just going to add in our invite, our benefit, and our picture. That's it. If anything, we're just going to simplify this. You cannot be here and dragging, I want this on the left, I want this on the right. Do not do that. You will be wasting your time. Unless you did have a design degree, you went to school, you underwent training on design. Our goal is to be clear in giving them the benefit and not just to create a beautiful design. It's already beautiful. All right. So don't waste your time making it even more beautiful. That's why we use templates. Okay. Here we go. So what do you do here? We're going to erase some stuff and we're going to edit some stuff. So you need to get now your text, who's this for, and all that stuff, because you're going to copy them. So this is the invitation text. So I'm going to look for my invitation. There it is. And I will not just copy paste because I'm going to use my marketing mindset and change something so it becomes more inviting to my audience, which is also me. So click on Better UX and make sure I have a copy of this Amazon affiliates, copy that, and just paste it there. As simple as that. This is pretty weak. I'm going to change that later. Okay. If you need to change the size of things, you see those H above the letters, you should be doing that here. You just change the H above here so you can change the size of this instead of looking for sizes. Changing color is easy. Okay. Now, as you can see, this should be nice looking as well. All right. So what I'm doing, copy paste. I take one benefit from my list and put it into the invitation text above there. Yeah, I'm gonna put pasting it in and editing it a little bit, just a little bit, boldface it. Okay, that's what it looks like. Not gonna touch this bottom part here. Okay, 2 lines. The font size doesn't work because I should be pressing the H ones here above here. See the H above those? You press those to make them smaller. Okay, it's called heading. You're not supposed to change font size. All right. Now I'm almost done. I'm giving away an ebook. Remember? Okay. Yeah. Get the ebook. So there is a call to action. Say that's marketing mindset. You must always have this sort of verb that tells them what to do. Get the free ebook. Okay. Now here is you need to click on the image so you can see that there is something you can change on the left side of the screen. I'm highlighting it right now. You press X there and now upload your image, which is the image of the book, which I prepared earlier. So load it up, the ebook image, and there it is. And that's it. Insert it. There you go. There. Now I change the size so it matches the size of the box that says send to my inbox. And here is the ebook I'm giving away. So there's some stuff up there, which is courses and free tools. I need to get rid of those because we don't have those, right? Okay, so we again remove that by clicking. And then on the right side, there is a trash can icon. After you click it, it's gone. Now at the bottom, you'll find some testimonials. There are actually 2 testimonials here. The bottom here, I'm not going to use these testimonials because way too many. I'm going to use these 3 testimonials up here. Testimonials are very important. Testimonials are so important to marketing that you must always have them everywhere you go, whatever you do. Okay. That's why if you started joining us today earlier, you would see me flash all these testimonials earlier while you were in the waiting room. If you came in late, you didn't see it. So next time, come in early so you'll see the testimonials. 11 minutes of testimonials that I prepared for you, those who are waiting in the waiting room. All right. Now, if you don't have testimonials, then you must have a way to collect them. So here's a list from one of my sales funnels, a list of testimonials that I'm already using. I'm just going to copy from here and put it into the funnel that we're making right now, into this part here. So all I'm doing now is copy paste. All right. So there are images there and there are names and titles. All I do is put the name of the person who created the testimonials here and erase the image because they also don't have a position. I just put human names. Now, all these testimonials, I have permission to use them. Okay. All the time. I don't just use a testimonial because I just saw it anywhere. Okay. The only testimonial I don't ask permission if they publicly put something in Facebook. It's already public, then I don't have to ask for permission. But sometimes I still do. I PM them, hey, I saw this, I screenshot, I'd like to use it in marketing. Is that okay? Then say yes. Then screenshot the yes. Okay ba? So there is testimonial building. They have a 365-day money back guarantee. That is also true. So all the things I'm adding here, these are true. These are real. This is a real email funnel giving away an ebook. It is also working. So got rid of the images. And now I'm going to add some emoji because I don't have images. I have a collection of emojis that I'm just going to load in here. So instead of an image of a human being, I drag the emoji in and click there. And there you go. That's the emoji. Then all I have to do is duplicate the emoji and just drag them all into their locations. Okay, there you go. Now I have 3 testimonials at the bottom of my invitation. Do get my ebook if you are Amazon affiliate testimonial. The bottom, you have to erase. Okay. I didn't erase it here, but yeah, there. I already erased it. All right. Now we're finished with the testimonials. There is one last thing we need to do to make sure this thing works. And it's to check this one here. And before you even check that, you need to click on send to my inbox. So where is that? I'm going to show you where is that. This part here, you need to click send to my inbox. All right. Once you click that, you're going to go to this section here and see what I am pointing at. Okay. I'm going to show you that. Okay. There. So you have to click on send to my inbox up above my head here. Yeah. There. Once you click that, this thing will change to reflect what we're going to do next, which is very critical. So click on send to my inbox here. Waiting. There it is. And this part here must say, what should it say? Okay. It should say submit there. Instead of saying next step URL, once they put send to my inbox, it has to, so we change it, no, into submit form. There. Okay. So it says submit form now. You are finished with the funnel main page. That's it. All you have to do now is save it. On the other side here above my head, there's a save button and there's an exit button. So save that and then go exit. The main page is finished. That was once you have created the main page, then it's time to do the automation. Okay, because this thing should automatically send the ebook to the person who subscribed. So I'm gonna go to this very short video on adding the automation rules. A ton of your YouTubers or people online, they don't put in the automation rules, so it's weird because it will not work. If you are giving away an ebook and it's not going to send them the ebook, and while you're sleeping, you want it to send the ebook while you're sleeping. Yes. Type Y for yes. You want to automate this entire process. You don't want to be, oh, somebody got an ebook for free. I will send it manually. Sure. That's a waste of effort making a funnel that's not automated. So we're going to make sure the automation works. I'm going to make myself smaller again. So you save it and then you exit it. And now take a look at the automation. Before you go to the automation, make sure you are changing the name of the page so you can remember it. So mine is awesome.jlar.com/ whatever it is this thing is about. It's Amazon affiliates. Okay. Or you can just say Amazon. In my case, I just use Amazon. This is the public face. This is a public website address that people will see. So don't make it long. Okay. Now have you created that? You can now go to the automation rules. So just take a look at that. And it's empty, which means nothing is automated, which is very sad. So just add a rule. At the very least, your very first rule and only rule that should be here, if you like, I can only put in one rule. If you can only put one rule, it should be funnel step subscribe. When somebody has subscribed to the funnel, then do something. That's the trigger, okay? Then you have to click on this. It's not obvious, but you need to click on this part here. Yeah, it's not a button. That's why the problem. And then you need to click on add action, okay? After you click on add action, then you do all these things, which to me is essential. You need to subscribe the person to the campaign we made earlier, right? Remember? Amazon associate affiliates there. That's the campaign. That's step one. Then you do it again and then you add action again. So you click on here again in case you like run out, which I did. And then you click on add action again. And then you now add a tag, which is Amazon affiliates again. This is a complete version of making a funnel using the software. I will now show you the most important part. This is important because it's complete, but this will not automate something yet. The person who subscribed expecting is send me an email. But I also want to send me an email if somebody has subscribed. So I'm going to send an email to a specific address, and that person's address is, type the word M, mine. I want to create an email that is addressed to me, telling me, hey, you have a new subscriber. Like the old movie, You Got Mail. And this is one of those mail things that you really want to see as it happens. So your inbox reflects the health of your business. Your inbox gets, oh, you have a lot of new subscribers. That's great. It means God is faithful. All right. So whatever I put in here, it's fine. Okay. It's fine. Specific address. Okay, here it is. Specific address. And this is the email that I will create for myself. So I just say, you got a new, what's that? A new consistent download. Yeah, whatever you say. This is for you anyway. So that's the message I have for myself. New consistent download. The name of the book is Consistent something. So I just copy everything here in the personalization and put it there. Again, this email is only for me, which will help me celebrate. So I save it. And now I need to now make the most important email, which I will use to send to the person who subscribes. Lang. Okay. So the option I'm going to select is send email to contact. This is one here. Send email to contact. Once you press that, you will now have the option to create the email. And here is the email. So I'm going to speed this up because you don't need to see that. Okay. The text, I got it from my original list of invitation and benefits. All right. I also am going to use this opportunity to put in my name and then some sort of text about me. Okay. Because if this is the first email the person will receive, I want it to contain a little bit about the human being who sent them the email so they know it's not a robot they're talking to, they're actually talking to a human being. So I'm going to put in some words about me. Hi, this is Jomar Hilario. I've been an affiliate for a long time. I know it can be lucrative and all that stuff. No, I just put some personal stuff here. And then at the bottom, you can now attach the PDF there. So I'll click on PDF and then go get the book and then attach it. And now they save it. And now it will automatically send this message to that human. Got it? So save the rule there. So this one will send this message to the human and then you're done. And that's the automation part. And this is what it looks like at the end, in case you didn't notice. This one must contain 4 automations. But if you need a minimum of automation, this is the 4 automations that must be there. This one is the most important one. The third one, which is sending the ebook to the person. All right, that's the automation. Okay, this is the most important one. This is for you. This is for your future use, the first 2 tags. All right, so that is the value of automation. That's why we're using this software. Even if the software is free, it's possible to do this, at least this very important part. Now, what software is this? I will show it to you later and also give you a link to this funnel so you can play around with it in your own time. All right, let's test it. So here's what it looks like. Somebody enters their email address on the cell phone. Very important to test what it looks like on the web. And if you narrow down the website browser, you can see what it looks like on the cell phone as well. So this is what I'm doing. So it looks like this on the cell phone. And I want to see what it looks like. If there's some problem so I can fix it. So you can now try to do a test subscribe, use somebody else's email, and then you can see the thank you page. Jomar, what is that thank you page? I don't have that. Let's now design the thank you page. Oh, no, you don't design the thank you page. We'll make it. Okay, so lang ha. I forgot to show you the thank you page. The thank you page is the last step, and it is really nothing much except thank you for buying or thank you for downloading. That's it. Formality doesn't take long to make. Let's take a look at the video how to make the thank you page right now. Okay, so thank you page is there. Now you have the option to select a design, use a design that is similar to your original page. So I'm picking this one. It's simple. It also has black. So select it. All right. And then click on edit page. Don't bother with this other stuff. Just edit the page. And essentially all I'm going to say is repeat what did they try to get and what are they supposed to do. So you're not going to say thanks, you're awesome. You're just going to say, what did you just do? Just affirm them what they just did. So I'm going to erase most of the thank you page. On the bottom, there's some social media links. I will click on erase and click on the trash can icon, erase that. If you see any other thing like the copyright, I would also erase that. Okay. And there's a menu up there. I will also erase that. Now I need to change the text. What did they do? They wanted the ebooks. So I say, hey, your ebooks is in your inbox. Go get it. Essentially, just want to repeat what they're supposed to do and what they're getting. So please check your inbox. And so check your inbox first, and then I can drag an image here, put the ebook cover here to make sure that I am consistently telling them what they're getting. Consistency is one of the marketing mindsets you need to be able to apply. The bottom message is also check your inbox. The top message is also check your inbox. In the middle, this is what they're going to get in their inbox if they click on the confirm message there. So that's the thank you page. Save it and then exit. That will actually finish your entire funnel. After you've saved that, exited that. And then we can go back to testing what it looks like. All right. So let's check out how to test this one here. So somebody subscribes. So somebody puts their details up here. They receive this thank you page there. That's it. It says, hey, go to your inbox, right? So you go to your inbox and then you wait for the inbox, for the email to arrive, which should come from your address with Jomar Hilario, stuff like that. That's me, of course. So let's wait for the inbox to accept that email. It's gonna arrive. Ayan. So I'm showing this because my testing that the email did not arrive. Ton, ton, ton. So what do you do if the email did not arrive? For example, "Oh, I've been waiting here for a long time. Why is it not arriving?" The reason for that is because in June 2024, Google and Yahoo changed rules. You now need to set up your email, the one that sends out the messages, to comply to 3 different standards. And if I dug it up, it's inside the system. And when I go to my settings in system and go to email and domains, I hope you see what I mean here. There is something fishy here. It says DMARC required. Do you see that? It also says pending. What does that mean? I should configure my email, which I'm using here, to comply with this brand new standard that's imposed by Google and Yahoo called DMARC, DKIM, and SPF. These three, no, SPF, DKIM, and DMARC are the brand new email sending standards that you must make sure your email sending this email address, you're certified. You know what I mean? You can set it up. And I'm showing you this demo with a failure because it says my thing is pending. I had to do something to that now. Bottom line, this thing works after I set it up. That's why in my course that I'm going to mention to you in a bit, I will take care of setting up the DKIM, the SPF, and the DMARC for this one here. Okay. If you're in my course, which is the Profitable Funnel Mentoring. Okay. Yes, you can Google it all day long. It's very hard to do. Yes, it's very hard to do because different systems has different rules. Okay. But that's why I'm getting rid of the pain of that. Remember sad face? But I will do it for you. The setting up the email. Just make sure you're joining my course on this thing. Okay. So let me proceed. What is that? What's the job? It's there. Setting up the DMARC like this into your DNS servers, which means I go to your domain name server, registrar, and I put the stuff there. Yes, you can do that. DMARC, SPF, and DKIM are 3 different standards you have to study and get right. And even if I say, tell to the customer service, do this for me, it's hard for them. So to remove the bone from your neck when you're doing this, let me help you. I join in my course and I'll do this for you for free. Okay. I saw a service, they were charging $600 just to fix this one. So anyway, that's just my message there. Okay. Which should not have happened if it was not June. Since it's June, it's already required by these companies. All right. Don't feel sad. There's always a solution. So what are we? This email funnel is now working and now you can get your own copy of it and test it out yourself, right? You can test it out even though you don't have the DMARC stuff that I said because you're not really sending a lot of emails anyway yet. But once they catch you sending a lot of emails, they will impose those rules, all right? So how do you get the free funnel? You just make sure you do step 1 first. So go to jlar.com/complete and make sure you register for a free account in the software. You will not pay the software until if you reach more than 2,000 subscribers, then you will start paying them. But if you have less than 2,000 subscribers, then they're still free, which is awesome. Once you have created a new account here, this is very essential. You won't be able to get the funnel if you don't do this first. That's step 1. Okay. Then step 2 is here, go to this QR code I have or that link, jlar.com/Amazon funnel. You'll be able to now add this funnel that I made to your free account, which you made here in step 1. So step 1 is this one, take a picture, and this QR code is for the Amazon funnel. So step 1, make an account, and then step 2, click on this one. So you have a copy of the funnel that you can play around with. All right. So that's how you get that. Now I'm going to talk about the course itself, the Profitable Mentoring course, by giving you a summary of what you learned so far. All right. So here's what you learned so far. In making this funnel, you need to have an applied success mindset. As I said earlier, maybe you need to add something more to your why because maybe your why will not be big enough and you're going to figure out, I don't have a big why, I can't do this. The thing that's missing in all these things would be your big why and your commitment to pray for your efforts. The gurus I followed 15 years ago, they were so afraid to use the word God. They're so afraid because They think they're going to offend their followers who are Hindus and Chinese, essentially. So they don't use the word God. They use the Great Spirit. Anyway, I think if you have a big why in doing these funnels and earning like the gurus earn, you need to commit to putting prayer many times into your day so that you are protected and aided in all the invisible things happening. Because what you're seeing is the funnel. That's the visible. What you're seeing in the inside would be the inner workings of the funnel, the automation. But what you're not seeing, everything else that's happening around that funnel, around your social networks, you need to add a ton of prayer. That's my take. That's what I realized. You have marketing mindset, success mindset. Just make sure, yes, there's going to be a big effort. There's going to be big earnings with this. And even though you're not an OFW, you're going to get that. And you're already thinking big. And you already understand that, I have to invest something in this. Dapat mamumuhunan ka. What's the first thing you're going to invest in? Number one is the domain name, which I will connect to this system into your website. Domain name doesn't mean website, it's just the name. But you pay that for 500 a year, which is so cheap for a business. Eventually, you'll need to get mentoring because you don't have this, big why. So marketing mindset, you need to get that from mentors. Applied success mindset, you need to get that from mentors as well. Okay, here's the plan that your gurus follow. They collect emails from a niche that are in pain. This is the 4-part plan. They sell other people's product to solve that niche's pain. If they don't have their product of their own, they're going to use other people's products. They collect the money, and then they also sell products that give them commission forever, recurring commission, like a subscription. And your gurus, they're already thinking, maybe if something happens to me, I will set it up so that my money will be corrected by my heirs. I've already done this already. You don't even need to die before you can set it up. So your money will go to your loved one directly. You don't need to die. Okay. What are the things you need to learn after learning this email funnel? You need to have an understanding of your best buyer avatar, the kind of person who would love to buy from you. You also learned the best kind of invitation text for these buyers. You'll need to understand what it takes to get their attention and think about them first instead of thinking about your product first, which is very common. Then you'll need to see what kinds of lead magnets they desire. The word is desire. That's why it's magnet. And you need to see what kind of covers, when you design the cover of the lead magnet, if they would love it, right? Not just, I like to put this on because it's your opinion. No, it's best if you get the opinion of the actual people you're trying to attract. Number 6 is you'll find out how to quickly create the lead magnets. Then you also need to know how always be collecting testimonials, especially if you're a beginner, you have 0 testimonials. How are you going to do that? Now, you also need to see what kind of tools you must invest in. So you're investing in a domain name. This tool that I'm using is free, so you don't have to invest in that. But you do invest in some other tools. And what are the kinds of tools you need to ignore? For example, MailChimp. Okay. Because this free system that I'm using is already replacing MailChimp. Why are you using MailChimp? Number 9, find out where it doesn't work and where AI will work. For example, the AI cannot make an entire ebook for you right now in 2024. Figure out what you can do with that. Then again, you need to find an easy way to create the series of emails to help you sell the product or the service. All of this is part of what you need to do now, what you need to do after learning how to make an email funnel. And this is going to be the stuff you're going to learn in the Profitable Funnels mentoring. Okay. So let me just announce Profitable Funnel Mentoring is the course that I'm about to run. And it's a long course, but it's only long because a lot of people take many years to realize some things, but it doesn't mean you won't all the information you need up front. As you see, I'm already giving you what you need, right? How to make a funnel and all that stuff. So I will be showing you how to do all these things, right? And then maybe minimum 3 months you'll get it. But not everybody will get it in 3 months. That's why some of them will be staying with us for 16 months. That is a good realistic number. 16 months of doing this and learning how to do this. I'm giving you a lot of time to do this because my goal is to make you guys success stories, right? And I don't want to say, oh, in 15 days, you're going to do this. No, you must do prayer. You must have this very strong big why. And you shouldn't be bowing to your, oh, I want to watch a show right now. I don't want to do this, stuff like that. All right. So how do you join this mentoring program? So Here is how you can do that. Wait lang. I want to show you first what's in it so you get an idea. So inside this